Hello, this is the new program. Hippie Fiasco lies again. What do we have to do to get into a hotel? Gotta stop at an ATM machine. Maybe he thought it was weird I was asking so many questions. Yeah, I know. Jesus. Who's on board with us this evening? It's just you, Mikey. Is that what you're telling us? It's me and you, buddy. You better have some goddamn good fucking stories, sir. This phone in one person program is not gonna cut it this evening. Oh, nice. Young man with a cross. Reeb. Sink a boulder in the water. Tie a cable to a tree. Do a stick in a needle, lipstick, perfume, fly purple rainbows, razor to a slide. Toss a needle with a crew. Knee deep in the motel tent. Oh my god. Jesus. A rectangle from the left. Depth up. We are at, what's GTBT? Oh, good times, bad times. We're staying at a, place called the, it is called the Days In. You know, the trays in. The trays in. Alright, so Bill Murray loves Percy. You guys do some twittering, will you? Yo, so we got three. I didn't check my email. I've been driving for the last like 5 hours. Let's update this. Just the tips. Oh, a text message? I don't know. Liz, will you grab my phone over there? What? Will you grab my phone? It's over there on the thing. Oh. Jesus.
What?
Got a lemon pick. Jesus. It's a lot of McDonald's, were these all the rejects from the McDonald's commercial? Just saying. Did you email that to us, Bill Murray? Just got to get some, nice. Jesus.
And what?
Well,
Go meet the man.
hi, I'm Liz, and sometimes when I'm hungry, I like to munch on cat food. Just saying, I mean, I'm kind of into cat food. Yeah, email it to us. You guys got to Twitter and get some. Bill Murray says dog food's okay. Cat food is gross. Will you guys do some Twittering, please? Let's get some attendance up here. Or we can quickly remedy this problem. Lurkers, come aboard. Log in. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but just do it. We do need some people. This is an interesting new idea for a late night program that I have. It's called Just the Tips. It's a program that's designed to help those of you with relationship problems. Whether it's an old existing relationship that needs more spice, whether it's a program, or whether it's a, yeah, they're going to make it easy for me to do anything.
What's that?
What did you say? Did you notice I'm talking? Or is it just what you need? What do you need? Yeah, I'll go in the bathroom. I've been driving for 6 hours. The or, fuck, cool. Oh, or it's also a program that is that would be good for people who have new relationships, maybe, who want to learn how to spice it up, make it interesting, fun things to do, maybe, questions on relationship progression and how it's proceeding. There's also, check it out. Nathan, look. Come here, quick. Nathan. Fuck. That was it. That was the commercial. They're airing the commercial. This also could be a program about maybe someone has a crush on somebody and they're interested in maybe pursuing someone. They just aired the McDonald's commercial.
You just saw it?
With the lemons, yeah.
Did you turn the TV at it? Was it the same one we saw?
It was not the same one. 7 current viewers to 13. Let's get. Do you guys understand the format of the program? It'll be a call-in with questions about what to do. I think it's an interesting idea. I think it's something that we could all benefit from. I think I've got a vast wealth of information and knowledge in this area. It doesn't necessarily mean I can always act it out in my own life because I'm overrun a lot of times with emotion, and a lot of time my eyes become clouded. But I know that when I'm removed from a situation, I see a lot clearer, and I feel like I have a lot to offer. A lot of times my friends will ask me questions, and I'll give them answers that help them figure shit out. This may not be the appropriate time to do it with 2 people, but we can bullshit for a few minutes and see if we can rally some numbers. Send it out to your Facebooks and to your Twitters, you two, and also guests. Let's stop being lurkers and move on over to the dark side. Log in. It's kind of a pain in the ass. We won't spam you. We don't even know who you are. But let's do this shit. I'm going to Twitter it. Chad, it just corrected me too. Chad Galactose.
So you're just going to have to appear to leave in a couple hours? Yeah, just play I just figured you are across the like sort of walk bow-legged across the parking lot. It's going to come over. With your little drum. What'd you say?
Some sort of wicked vibrator.
God, I can't believe it's so funny. Alright, I'll just list my heroes and then I'll get to my set list. Here's my first hero.
Hey, locust crap.
Lenny Fiasco.
How's it going? Sorry, I was doing some Twitters.
Sorry.
Joe Bluton Cat and Locust Crap. Nice. We have a legitimate group here. Let me explain one more time. You just transitioned Locust Crap? That's amazing. Well, this is going to be a call-in show. I'm going to ask people to call the hotline and be prepared to ask questions. Nice. Well, what this is, let me first of all tell you what this is in the big picture. This is Hippie Fiasco Rides Again. It's a 24/7 webcast that has been on for 2 months straight. We've got another 2 months left. Can you turn it down a little, Liz? I can't even hear myself now. And we are so we're broadcasting live 24/7. We left San Francisco 2.5 months ago in a tour where we are. Well, getting late. That was the first leg.
Want me to tweet it?
I just did it.
You do it on my things?
Yeah, do it on your things, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
That's Nathan Moore right there. He is a folk musician.
Hey, Joe Bluton Cat.
Nathan Moore is a folk singer.
I'm a folk singer.
He likes to folk it up, and this is a tour supporting him in a format that's called Hippie Fiasco Rides Again, and what that is, it's a totally fan-driven tour where we left San Francisco 2.5 months ago with no tour dates.
This is what Woody would have done.
What would Woody do? What would Woody Guthrie? And what we did was we went to Facebook and we went to Ustream people, and we went to our contacts, which would be Nathan's mailing list and people that we know around the country. Liz Bunny is over there to our left, and we said, hey, we can come to your town. Where do you want us to be? What's your idea of a great fiasco? And we got a bunch of requests. It's on the page to do that is on our website, Hippie Fiasco, HIPPY fiasco.com. And all you have to do is click the Host a Fiasco page on there, and it'll prompt you to send us a request. I don't know if you can see Gypsy the cat behind Nathan there. We're just trying to get, because this is a 24/7 show, there's a lot of driving and a lot of music, and there's a lot of extra time where we try to fill it with interesting, fun things to do. And
something. Gotta do something.
Gotta do it with something. I mean, just can't hump 24/7. And
Liz is our merch girl. We call her the business model. I gotta go check on my bath. I'm gonna give it back to Chad. I just tweeted. Just wanted to say, for the record, that this is the last time that I, or we, at least on this trip, are going to lie about the number of people that are staying in the hotel room. There's 3 of us. We always say 2, and then it's a nervous wreck. And the guy tonight at the desk was watching on a camera, and when he saw Liz coming across the parking lot, he jumped out of his seat, even though Chad and I are trying to distract him with stories. Chad was regaling him at the time when I walked in, and then Liz was walking across the thing, and the guy was just leapt up out of his chair and was like, "Who is? There's a woman." And I was like, "Oh, it's Liz. She's with us. She's cool. Never again. The truth
Never
will set
again.
us free."
Right. It's true. The sock puppets at the show the other night was it was really fun. Those sock puppets were made for us by somebody who hosted a fiasco in who hosted a fiasco in Asheville, North Carolina. And what we did was we showed up. She made us sock puppets and lemon shakers, and it was really funny. This is a tour supporting Nathan's new album called Dear Puppeteer. And what's asshole for there, Mr. Locust Crap? Love the name, by the way. Asheville is a groovy place. North Carolina's an asshole. Oh, we went to asshole, North Carolina. Where are you from, Locust Crap?
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to Hippie Fiasco Rides Again. The program Just the Tip with Chad Galactic is going to. Oh wow, we're kind of near you. Is going to begin in a minute. We are actually in. We're just outside of Peoria. And we are heading to Indianapolis tomorrow, and then we're going to Colon, Michigan.
What?
The Music Man? Is that what you're saying? Oh, your connection's flaking out? Broop. From asshole to colon. Yep. This is a tour to the bowels. Come on, lurkers. Cruise over to the dark side, please. Come over to the viewer section. I know. We're at 20.
Watch it on the laptop.
Do you guys know, Locust Crap? You came over from the other side. You can read the chat, right? You just can't chat. Yeah, we have an orgy going on, except for it's all dudes. Well, that's okay. Bill Murray, nice. It's like taking candy from a baby or getting a chick to blow you. Let's. What is that, Liz? What? What are you doing? All right. Well, we are at 20. It makes it a lot easier for me. Hey, Jojo Flo. How many lemons does it take? Who cares? You just throw woodchucks. Where are you from, Jojo Flo?
What's that? Indian guy? Mm-hmm. Not too old. Younger than us.
Nice.
What's up?
Nice.
I'm
from San Francisco. Liz, our business model, is from San Francisco. Bill Murray loves Percy is from the East Bay.
I mean, yeah, the thing is a lot.
Yeah, that's crazy. Tide Mikey lives in California. Nice. We're gonna be in Arcata, Jojo. We're gonna be there June 23rd at Humbrew's, and right, and Jesse's house on the 24th. Nice. Um, yep. Oh, look, Liz. It's this. That's from the show I was talking about yesterday. The what's it called? I forgot. Um, come on, lurkers, cross on over to be a creeper. This is a call-in program, and it'll make it a lot easier if I can read the names. Bill Murray, do you want to start off and make the first phone call and ask any questions you have about your relationship? They're amazing. I actually met them at Humbrew's. It doesn't have to be a bad problem. You don't have to call up and like incriminate yourself and be like, oh man, relationship sucks. But like, maybe call up and be like, just call up and be like, I mean, it could be something as simple as, like, I've got an anniversary coming up and I'm interested in something to do. You know what I mean? I mean, it doesn't have to be stuff like that, Mikey. It can be as simple as, and you know the hotline number, right, Bill? I mean, lurkers, if you don't want to cross over, after we go through these first four people, we can switch over to, you guys can call in too. You totally don't have to cross over. It just makes it a little easier for me. Fuck, it is so goddamn hot in here. Bill, you want to give a call?
Too hot.
In this room, it's too hot. Come on, Bill. Hippie Fiasco Hotline, you're on the air.
How's it going, man?
Good, how are you doing?
Murray.
Keep talking so we can see if people can hear it.
Can you hear it?
Can you guys hear that? Okay. You got a question, Bill?
Yeah, what is the hippie fiasco recipe for the most ideal Valentine's Day?
Well, an ideal Valentine's Day for me would be to well, it really depends what, in my opinion, it depends what you guys like to do together. I would, I mean, maybe I should just talk for myself. I would definitely pick a nice restaurant to go to, or even, it depends. Like, do you cook at home a lot?
Oh yeah, all the time.
I mean, it would be something, stuff that's keep it simple, right? And I also agree with Mikey. Stuff to do together is really fun. Maybe you can maybe go out to the store beforehand and pick all the fixins for your partners. I'm going to keep it generic, just so that it can apply to everybody. But for your partner's favorite meal, and maybe make dinner together, and maybe at the last second sort of ditch out, and in this instant be like a total guy, make it seem like you went to go watch the ball game or whatever, and blow it up with a bunch of candles and flowers, and and some people don't like flowers, but things that could add to the ambiance of it, um, like a lot of the people I date don't like flowers, and so I would do something like tea candles and some chocolates or stuff like that, typical things. Um, but also something really interesting to do is maybe even make dinner and go to a park and eat it together. You can do candles in a park on a blanket. That's always an interesting thing. Um, there's a bunch of stuff to do like that I would highly recommend. You know, stuff that you wouldn't normally do on a normal day. You know.
How does Hippie Fiasco recommend incorporating lemons into the sex act itself?
Definitely keep lemon juice away from the genitals. Um, I feel like that could hurt a lot. Oh, I know exactly. Fucking body shots. There you go. You don't use a lime in this instant. You would use the lemon wedge. Absolutely, body shots is always a good way to go.
Right, and what do you think about a bath of lemon juice for your special friend?
If you're actually talking about lemon juice, that is a non-recommended Hippie Fiasco usage. And even if your partner's into it, do you know how long? I mean, you know how long it would take to get a bath full of just lemon juice?
I mean, about 4 hours. I think if you're squeezing it by hand.
I mean, you could definitely get a lot of points that way. I mean, I totally don't recommend it. Um, you know, but I would if you're looking at something like that, it'd be funner to do a bath in Jello.
Lemon Jello.
Lemon Jello, yeah.
So how do you see lemon Jello becoming a part of Hippie Fiasco?
Oh God, I don't know. I mean, I'm afraid to make any moves like that. I'm afraid that McDonald's is going to steal it.
Right, yeah, the McDonald's people talked to me today about lemon Jello. So we're going to be infringing on your copyright.
Well, it's. I talked to a trademark attorney today, and he said we have no case, even if we had a trademark, and if we did, even if we had the trademark, they're not exactly using our lemon, and they didn't say Hippie Fiasco, and even if like Hanson's came out with a Hippie Fiasco drink that was lemon flavored, um, even after they ignored a cease and desist letter, we still may not win that, and it would cost a lot of money. Lemons are fun to juice naked. JoJo Flow's right. I know you can.
Maybe I'm going to try that right now, you guys. I just wanted to call in and say hi to all the good lemon-drenched people in Hippie Fiasco land from coast to coast.
Nice. I saw you've got
Sweden and Japan.
You've got a big bucket of lemons, man.
Fiasco fans.
If
Antarctic creepers tend to be lurkers, so
right.
you understand that type of thing.
Well, thank you for the call, Bill Murray, and keep in mind there's going to be a Fiasco tomorrow night, and it's going to be fun. We're going to be in Indianapolis.
All right, I'll be sure to tune in and tell all my friends on Facebook and Twitter.
Nice. All right, man. Well, thanks for the call.
All right, I'll be back in the chat room.
All right, buddy. Later, man. First call-in for the Just the Tips program with Chad Galactic was Bill Murray Loves Percy. I think he did good. Everybody give him a round of applause. Takes a lot to be the first caller on a new show. Sorry, I'm reading a couple of the chats. Hey, Joe Blutencat. You want to give a call to the hotline? I'm going to put the number down here. Now, the way that this program works is everybody should call in. It makes it even and uniform, and it also makes it so that everybody participates. Without you guys, this is a dumb show. It's just some fucking ugly guy talking to you on the computer. page out to Joe Bluton Cat. Please call the hotline. You're being paged. It is so fucking hot in here. Oh, Joe Bluton Cat. Call the hotline. Okay, well we can do it. We can do a chat question. Scared him away. Jojo Flo, would you like to give a call to the hotline? Number's still up there. Hold on, I saw a text chat. I just hold on. That's okay. Just call in with a question, Jojo Flo. That's okay. Give a call, please, Jojo. We can talk about anything. Let's talk about, you got any man problems? Jojo Flo, are we friends on Facebook, by the way? Jojo Flo, you're on the air with Hippie Fiasco's Chad Galactic for just the tips. How are you doing? Oh, because you weren't on speakerphone.
Oh, thanks.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I don't have any man problems or questions. Well, I mean, I could make one up.
Great.
So yeah, I'm in a fantastic relationship, absolutely in love. And I guess my question is, I really hear from him on a regular basis that I'm his muse.
His muse.
And yeah, his muse.
Right.
So how do I be a really good muse and not and keep the muse role, but not like just jump, like right into, yeah, that's just my lady, and
right,
forever like marriage. How do I keep the muse thing going?
Well, that's a really interesting question, because in a position like that where you are a pure inspiration to somebody, you hold a lot of power, and anytime you have a lot of power, you need to take that power and use it with responsibility, and you don't want to overuse it because it makes your power it makes it less effective, in my opinion. But the thing is, what you need to find out, I think, is what you like. Maybe when you've had this comment made to you, was there something specific that you had been doing, or is it just your mere presence? Because that's happened to me, where I've been in a relationship where the person I'm with does absolutely nothing out of the ordinary, and something just happens, and I write 2 books. What do you?
Yeah.
I mean, is it just your mere presence?
Well, I think that the nature of how we met each other, both of us being really artistic and creative and busy people.
Yeah.
We met each other, and we're like, whoa, who's the other person who's, really inspirational. And I noticed that when I'm really creative, when I'm like just really super like writing a lot and sharing with him my creative process and really sharing how I create, because I just evolve constantly. So because I'm a creative person, he's become like the audience.
Right.
Because now I'm sharing everything I'm creative with, I'm sharing it with him. And so I've just noticed that he really responds to that.
Right.
And what I don't want to happen is I don't want it to become like stagnant, like, oh yeah, I'm just so used to like all this incredibleness all the time and like just like old hat. So far what I do is just try to like share it with other people that I also love,
Yeah.
to keep it fresh and keep it, constantly flowing and not stagnant. But I think it's mostly with creativity, like, oh, wow, like, I will do things or say things or make things, and that's, like, inspirational to him. Like, it really gets him, like, excited.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I think if you keep that up, it seems to me that it's working, right?
Yeah.
And also, mind mind the space and the time lapse between things that you think will be inspirational to him. Let whatever it is that you have shared with him that you feel is inspirational to him, let that like marinate and let it have its effect. Don't overwhelm him um, with with uh, inspiration, because that oftentimes will confuse the senses. And I tend to be really overwhelming with my stuff um, with people, and that just confuses their radar, and they end up like the whole thing just ends up crashing into the dirt.
Right. The balance there, because you don't want to just like be all, yeah, sorry I haven't talked to you in a week, but I've been busy.
Right. Right. Where does he live?
Well, he lives in the next town, but I mean, we live near each other, but he works out of town regularly, and he's a musician, so he's travels.
Right.
Which is great for me because I have a lot. I'm busy.
Right. Yeah, well, that's great. I mean, just do what you can, and don't let it be overwhelming to him. That's my best advice to you. Um, and yeah, that's what I have to say about that. And it's kind of an interesting idea for you that you're in a position where your creativity is inspiring creativity in someone else, and it's kind of weird. Like, I bet you feel a lot of pressure there.
No, actually, I don't
You
feel any
don't.
pressure because it's really just me. It's who I am anyway.
Right.
So I'm really just being completely me and sharing the me with somebody that I feel. Because I think in the past in relationships, like I won't share a lot because I'm like they're not gonna get it. Like I'm like manically creative, like nuts so like just going person.
Right.
So a lot of times I feel like I have to spread it out like with a bunch of different people. So like this is the one person that's ever been able to like match my energy and be like, yeah, bring it, So I'm like, wow, this is great. But so I'm just being me. I just don't see how that, could ever. I just know that relationships have patterns. It's like okay, that was cool the first couple of years, but now it's like, wah, wah, wah.
Right. Well, I mean, just continue being yourself, and that seems to do it for your partner, and hopefully it continues to be that way. And if it's not, you got to figure out what it is. I mean, it's got to be a rad thing to know that you're an inspiration to somebody. Um, you know that somebody looks at you in those eyes. Um, you know, like that I always feel really good when I feel that way. It makes me feel a lot more important and significant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just keep being
It's
yourself.
okay if it evolves, right? I mean,
Oh, of
like,
course.
maybe that's the whole part that it's like, the the crux kind of, like we're all going to be changing and evolving, and just because, like, maybe he thinks I'm the muse now, like maybe he'll be the muse next year.
Right.
Whatever.
Well, I mean, if stuff doesn't change and stuff doesn't evolve, then it's stagnant and boring.
Right.
You know what I mean? And to change, uh, you whatever. I mean, relationships change and situations change, and that's what makes it exciting. And it doesn't. You don't always have to be his muse for your relationship to be good.
Right.
You know, I mean, there's so many aspects to a healthy relationship. I think that and this is just one of them. You can be supportive in other ways. Um, and just keep paying attention. And whether or not uh, your art to him is inspirational, uh, it, I'm sure he still enjoys it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Did you say you're a writer?
Yeah. Right. I I'm like a fiber artist too, and I don't know. I'm just one of those people that's like just constantly like being inspired by what's going on around me, and then creating. And in a couple of weeks, I'll have probably some new harebrained crazy idea that I'm working on.
Right.
That's just how it is, always changing and
Right.
whatever.
Well, you sound like you're really fun, and that's really all it takes to have a good relationship. Is the other person needs to always be intrigued and excited. Um, it go.
In their life.
Yeah, like in general, and I'm not talking sexually, and I'm not talking like, like at a party, but like if I mean, I can hear it in your voice. You have like a passion behind who you are. It's like in your core and who you are, and that is the most attractive aspect of another person. At least what I've found. So, um, whether or not you're an inspiration, you're fun to hang out with, and that is really going to be the longevity of a good relationship for you. I bet.
Nice. High five. That's totally, like, I love what you just said in the last couple of minutes, because that's really key for me as well. And I think that the whole muse thing just kind of made me feel a little bit like, what? Like, uh-oh, now you've given me this role where I have to, like, be this person. But no, I mean, bottom line, it's like having fun and just being myself and not even thinking, I'll just forget that I even said that.
Right. Right on. Are you friends with us on Facebook?
Yes.
Good. And you're friends with me?
Yes.
Okay, great. And
Yeah,
we're real friends now, and we're gonna meet at the 24th at the Fiasco.
gonna meet at Humbrew's, and I'm gonna go to the Fiasco at Dusty and Kevin's house, and I'll see y'all at High Sierra too.
There you go. Well, that's great.
Yeah.
Thanks for the call from California.
Thank you.
Love to hear from it. And funny thing is, the three creepers right now are from California. Uh, Bill Murray and you and Mikey. And you're gonna go to High Sierra.
Oh yeah, at 10 years. This is my 10th year.
Nice. Well, make sure you come visit Camp Fiasco wherever that's gonna be. It's gonna be.
As long as it's not 5 a.m. kickball, I think I'm good.
No, it'll probably be like 7 a.m. post kickball.
Okay. That sounds good.
It's definitely during the creeping hour, whatever time that is at a festival.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks so much for the call. And obviously,
Thank
you know, if you have any other questions, whether or not the show is on um, or whatever, you've got the hotline number. You know, I'll always talk about this kind of stuff. I like it, and I feel like I have a lot of advice that's good to offer. Not to say I use it in my own life or my own relationships,
Right.
but having so, and, and that's what makes a therapist good. Is a therapist is there to listen and evaluate, but oftentimes therapists don't give advice. Um, but to give advice to somebody when you see a picture more clear because you're not invested in the outcome, and the emotion just isn't there for you,
Right.
you oftentimes see a picture that's different. You know.
For sure. The best therapists are people that you can take to some random gallery and they'll just have like a ton of stuff to say about everything they see.
Right. There you go. There you go.
Cool. Have you ever watched a radio show, you know? Therapist partnered radio show. I'm into it too, you know, with all I get totally therapist on all my friends and stuff. I love it.
Well, do you have a connection at a radio station?
No, but let's just manifest it.
Let's just keep talking about it till it happens.
Yeah.
The JoJo Flow and Galactic, just the tips.
Yeah.
Keep it.
Everything you never wanted to know about what you can't resist.
Keep it creepy radio.
Yeah. Nice.
I can't wait for McDonald's to come out with the McTri-Tips now. You know.
McTri-Tips?
Yeah. Did you see this?
Oh, you mean like in response to the McRib?
Yeah, kind of. Did you see that? Did you see their new ad?
No.
It's got a talking lemon, and he says fiasco.
Oh, no.
Swear to God.
They zoom in on his face.
They zoom in on his face, and it's a talking lemon, and he's like, "Hi. Most of the time, I've been associated with words such as whatever, 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 and fiascos, something
No
like that."
way.
You swear to God, somebody fucking
Okay,
ripped
you know
us
what?
off.
He'd be good because only two possibilities are even real. Number one, you're that cool that McDonald's wants to copy you.
Right.
Number two, you've successfully infiltrated the collective subconscious of reality enough to make fiasco associated with lemons, which is so cool.
Right. That's an amazing way to look at it. When we get done with this call, I'm going to save because we definitely want to use what you just said. We're going to send a response video back to their YouTube thing about the new ad. But, you know, what we were kind of hoping was that they wanted to talk about some new culturally significant movements. And so they picked the hippie fiasco as the next wave of movement, you know? Whatever the next social trend is, you know. It was like last year when they came out with this new salad, they used the mustache. This year it's going to be hippie fiasco.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's just really mind-blowing, like on a lot of different levels. It took me a little bit to process that.
Right, but I mean, that's a cool way to look at it, you know?
Totally. Yeah, you're like completely feeding. I mean, that's awesome. You have some kind of vortex going on with this frequency that you're tapping into. Like, you should just start just really, like, just blowing it up with, like, all kinds of stuff, you know, and seeing if it pops up.
Yeah, it's true.
We're trying.
You know what's funny is, like, about...
How do we do that?
Oh, we just do what we do. Yeah. The funny thing is, like, about, like, I don't know, like a week and a half or 2 weeks ago, we had, like, weird amounts of guest numbers. And I brought it up to Nathan again today. I was like, dude, what if that was them at the board meeting saying, is this the cultural significant movement that we want to allude to?
Right.
Wouldn't that be fucking funny?
Yeah. Well, what I want to know is I would love to see what they saw collectively and put it all together just to see what their impression is. Like, what aspect they're looking at and focusing on. You know, what was it that they saw?
Right.
I mean, did you record that particular high view?
Yeah, but we wouldn't know when it was. I know exactly when it was. It was after the Iron and Wine show, in Richmond, Virginia, and it was weird. It was like, it was late as shit. It was like 4 a.m. or something, and like all of us, we had like, like 7 viewers and 32 guests. It was weird.
Wow.
It was super crazy. So
maybe somebody who's sitting at that, board meeting table is the total hippie fiasco lurker who's like, you use the word fiasco.
well, I mean, that's rad. I mean, if they're there, how about some corporate sponsorship money? We're out here lying about a third person to get a hotel rate.
Yeah.
Which we're not going to do anymore.
Right. Wow.
I don't think we can track any real information about viewers, especially the guests. We can't do anything about that. Well, JoJo Flo, thank you so much for the call.
Thank you.
Locust Crap, I'm going to have you, you can't, you said you can't, oh, thanks, JoJo. That was an amazing call. Hold on, I'm going to do a thing.